Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. The stakes have been raised here in the wild card round as it's time to win or get an early start on the offseason. It's the Broncos going up against the Jaguars.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Field here in Jacksonville. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. This is Leonard Fournette. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
On second down, here's Fournette. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. He's going to sling this deep down, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Fournette, a 1st down carry. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. Eluded, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Derek Wolfe in there to get him for a loss of 5. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags. From the gun, it's Bortles. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there. And he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And Lambeau, he missed it. He missed it left. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
All right, here we go. Watch it now.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
With that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
second down, here's Keenum. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And they were in field goal range the last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Bortles. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following the busted contact. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Well, still in search of the first down after that last completion.
Here we go.
From midfield, here's Bortles. He's got the hook up to Lee. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
To throw, it's Bortles. He's going to let this one go deep. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Again, it's Bortles. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Here we go. Green, 90.
A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll toss it to Fournette. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. T.J. Yeldon from 17 yards out. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Good. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Jake Butt. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Set! B-19! Back 99 Philly, here we go! Blue 90! Back 99 Philly, here we go! Gun! All right, now, Lucky 56! Lucky 56!
Keenum to throw on 3rd and 1. Steps away to his left. And he fires one, but incomplete.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
So on 4th down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. Yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jaguars getting set to go. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Here we go. Throw.
Here's Bortles to throw. Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Another tough one there for Blake Bortles, partner. 2015, led the league in fumbles 14, as a quarterback, right? Had 14 of them. But you just expect that to get better with experience in the league and, of course, better support from his offensive line. In this case, though, he kind of reverted back to that year.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That was a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play define them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down.
And that's how you run the football and run it successfully. Big-time chunk of yardage picked up, but why? Offensive linemen won at the point of attack. Their leverage way better than the defenders. The low man wins when you're getting underneath and trying to move people. And that's exactly what happened on that play. The offensive line moved the defensive front, created space, and the end result, a fantastic run.
All right, now, look at this. Watch you now, Barney. Tighten up. Now, let's go. Blue 90.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one, and let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get-off on the snap, jump too quickly.
throw with Keenum. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And they pick up a 1st down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean that's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And now the Broncos are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. And the kick is no good. How about that? He misses on the extra point, and the score holds at 8-6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Bortles on the give to Fournette. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. And Austin Seferian-Jenkins has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. The swing pass caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
That drive was quick and impressive. Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
They'll try and punch it in with Yeldon. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. Throwing on 1st down is Keenum. And down he'll go at the 25. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make this a second down. To throw on second down is Keenum. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Now let's go! Let's go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Off-play action. Keenum. Flush to his right. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. On play action, now Keenum. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And now running right through it.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Running left, it's Fournette. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Man, it wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
On 2nd down, here's Bortles. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Von Miller from his outside linebacker spot. He comes up to drop him for a loss of 10. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags. Now Bortles. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Nortman on to kick as he sends it away. He'll return it from the 6. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory.
Detroit! Detroit! Philly, here we go! Green, 39!
And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Watch it now, Barney. Detroit! No. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go now. Check. Patriot.
Here's Keenum now on second down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Detroit! Now let's go. 3-19. Watch it now, Barney.
Keenum now on first down. Going deep here for Bryant. That's caught inside the 20. That one goes for 36 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
And McManus able to put it through. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you downstate to Orlando to check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Here we go now. Blue, landed. Gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
On second down, here's Keenum. The Bryant's got it over the middle. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Set. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Here we go now.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Leopard. Set. Detroit.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
I know you feel that.
The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Patriot. Green 39.
Working from the gun, Keenum. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They do snap it to Keenum. And this is caught. Demaryius Thomas. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up first and goal. And he motions the wide receiver.
Watch it now, Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Hey, that is right. No. Check, Patriot. Gun. Bring 30. No. Check, Patriot. No. Check. No. Check, Patriot. 82's moving.
So second and goal here from the 9. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
I love when a play results in a game that I can actually kind of fall back on one of my favorite adages, and that is anytime there's a run over 10 yards, it means that the offensive line did its job, but you know who else did? The wide receiver. Because the first 7 yards kind of belong to the offensive line and the running back. Anything after that.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And Denver getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They go play action here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Here we go. Here we go now. Green, 39.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Play action. Now it's Keenum. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition in practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. This is taken at the 18. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So the D-line's going to spread out.
Green, 90. Ace.
They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 41 yards on the ground. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
Lee's got it over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. Red zone opportunity. The pitch to Fournette. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing that's really difficult for an offense is often identifying how to block a 3-4 defense. Well, when they're coming on a blitz, even more difficult. They're elusive targets and hard to hit.
Here we go. White, 90. White.
They'll set up a throw. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, my, you know that's one that he'll want to have back. I mean, they did everything right. Got the linebackers commit on the play action. He just flat-out missed.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Bortles going to give to Yeldon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So he missed a field goal earlier, but he says not this time, and he's able to knock it through to give his guys 3.
And that's all you want as a kicker, a chance to redeem yourself. You got to have a short memory if you're going to survive at this level, and he's able to get back on track.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Hurry up, here we go. Boom,
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Green, 39.
Out of the gun, Keenum. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Calais Campbell. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
No. Check. Patriot. Here we go. Patriot. Now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
In motion left here, Sanders. Off the play fake, Keenum. Now he'll escape to his right. On the crossing route, he hits Demaryius Thomas. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Keenum on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
No. Check. Patriot. All right, here we go. Green. Detroit. Leopard.
On 2nd and 10, Keenum. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough running. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. Now Bortles will give to Yeldon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Motion man. Watch 12. Ace. Single receiver. Here we go. Green.
From the gun, it's Bortles. And that is incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
Here's Brad Nortman now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. To throw, it's Keenum. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And a great spot to start this drive from here. So after the INT, it's Bortles. Incomplete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And he's brought down. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. They'll try to punch it in with Yeldon. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. T.J. Yeldon with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And he's got it up and through. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch.
Demaryius Thomas, 30, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Demaryius Thomas, 75 yards, and the Broncos cut into that lead. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
kills.
Speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A handoff, Fournette running left. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Blue 45.
Bortles now on first down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
Here we go now. Left.
Out of the pistol, it's Yeldon. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Bortles. Able to fight through one tackle. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Brad Nortman now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. Now a handoff here to his running back. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Every now and then when we see a really good run, we really tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did, what the receivers did to help. Sometimes the running back's pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of good yardage and made it happen with great effort.
Back to throw, Keenum. And he fires one incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. To throw is Keenum. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Now Keenum. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Barry Church. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 20, 10, 5, powering his way forward. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And Charles, on the losing side of things, they didn't come in here as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of hope and anticipation. Tough to have that all snuffed out so quickly.
It really is. You're one of 12 teams when the playoffs begin that still has a chance to win the Super Bowl. So that's pretty darn good. And as you often talk about, a lot of hope when the playoffs start. Well, that ended for them. But when they look back, they'll have a lot to be proud of and see if they turn the page towards the next season.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.